Okay, let's talk about this still life. I have a video, the process of everything. I think that video was 20 or 30 minutes, so it was too long. But I want to make it a short talk about this. So the process of this, you can understand what I'm doing. So first, get the shape right. Actually, I made a rectangle here. I just didn't, I made this first time that I made the vase and the apple. Okay, first I start with the darker side of the vase. Let's see. Because this vase is very shiny, the texture, so to get lots of reflect light, like this, reflect some white thing on the vase, you can see that shape, that's a reflection from the cloth. And this, a reflection, I'm not sure where it come from, but that is a reflection, maybe from the handle, okay? So that's kind of like a pretty white spot on the darker side because the reflection, because the texture of the base is pretty shiny. So when it's shiny, they get lots of reflect things on there. So I start with this and a little bit inside. The lights is from here. So that's dark, that's light, that's light, that's dark, right? Makes sense. Then this step, I just darkened it. You can tell the difference, right? Then I'm start to shade the apple. So I shade it with the casting shadow, the darker side. Then the gold looks like this. After the darker side, I did the casting shadow here. Now I'm shading the cloth. There's the cloth. The cloth, the one like this, one like this, right? So that's creating shadows. You can tell, look, like goes like this, so creating a shadow. So after the cloth, like this, like a first shading, I'm starting change a darker pencil. I start with the where I start before, add more detail under darken it. See, then this a lighter pencil. I use the lighter pencil to shade the lighter part of the vase. Then I'm switched to the darker pencil, add more on the apple and the shadow. See if you compare this to this, see the difference? I darkened it, right? Then I'm darken and make more detail and darken the cloth. Turn out looks like this. So you can compare this to this. You can see a big difference, right? Then I'm darkening the bottom part, which here, and use a darker pencil. Then I'm dark this funnel like background. I use a very dark pencil, but with background, very be careful the edge. Okay, don't shade like this. Then the shape is gone. If you shade like this, from in out, so you can keep the shape of whatever you shade, right? Like that. This part like this, go out, and don't go in, okay? Go out, you can keep the shape more. All right, that's it, have fun.